Hello everyone, my name is Harpreet Singh and welcome to my YouTube channel LegalX Canada. In this video, I'm going to discuss about my program that I'm studying at Crandall University, Master of Management program. This video is divided into two sections. One is the structure of the program and second one is the format of the program. So I'm going to cover this entire program, like what program looks like, what are the formats of study. So I will try to cover each and everything in this video. To start with, the structure of the program, the Master of Management program at Crandall University is the 2 years program. The 2 years are divided into 4 semesters, and each semester consists of 3 courses. So it usually takes roughly like 3 to 4 months to complete each semester. So how the semester looks like is you do 2 courses simultaneously, and once you are done with the 2 courses, you will do 1 course for your last month of the semester. So say if the semester is for like 3 months, I'm not giving exact numbers, just for your reference. Say the semester is of 3 months. For first 2 months, you will do 2 courses simultaneously, and for the third month or the final month of the semester, you will do 1 course. And the duration of the course and duration of the class is 6 hours, if I'm not wrong. 6 hours of class, 1 day a week. So like you do 3 hours of 1 course if you're running 2 courses simultaneously, 3 hours of 1 course in first half, and 3 hours of second course in the second half. So this is how we have the classes, right? So like 6 hours in a day, 1 day in a week. So this is the how the classes looks like. And after completing 2 semesters, you get 1 semester off. We call it summer break, or I don't know, like when you are getting into the program, which intake you're coming. So basically you will be getting 1 semester off after your 2 semesters. So after this semester break, we start our 3rd semester and then the 4th semester. So this is how the entire degree looks like, the 2-year program. So moving further, for our program, like for our batch, we are doing we have done first 2 semesters in class, and 3rd semester is our online. So I don't know like when you will be coming to the program, how your schedule will look like. You can be doing like 3 semesters in person, or 3 semesters online, or 2 semesters in person, 3rd semester online. So I don't know like what your classes will look like, what your schedule will look like when you will be enrolled in this program. So for us, it was like 2 semesters in class, 3rd semester is online, 4th semester is internship, could be internship or like project or the courses, which I'll be discussing further. So now comes to the format, and I'll be discussing 4th semester at the end. So for the format, we don't have any fixed format of course in our degree. So what university do is they hire a professor, and the professors are the one who are responsible for your course. They design their course on their own. Like it totally depends on professor what he wants to do with the course, how he wants to grade you, right? We don't have any fixed format of studying any of the course here. We have a number of activities. Like I don't know like how the studies are in your home country, as I'm from India. So let me tell you brief about what is the difference between the studies in India and studies in Canada. So like I did my bachelor's around 10 years ago, so I don't know how the scenario looks like now in India, but I'm just trying to compare what I used to do and what I'm doing here. So in India, in our bachelor degree, we used to have content or syllabus. We used to study that syllabus and write our papers, and on basis of those papers, we used to get our marks. And we can say that if like we wouldn't study anything for entire year and we just study for like few months before paper, we can easily get good marks, right? Because the chunk of internal assessment or the attendance was not too high. Major chunk of the paper of the grading was with the final paper. So this was how we used to manage everything, even by studying for like few months or few days before exam. But studies in Canada are totally different. As I have said earlier, that the professors are the one who decide how the course will look like. So what they do is, on your everyday class, you will get certain activities from the professor, and each activity contributes to the final marking of the exam for the course. So let me take hypothetical example how a course look like, right? Say for attendance he is giving 5%. For assignments he is giving 5%. For one assignment he is giving say 5%, right? For presentation he is giving you like 30%, right? And for say other activities he is doing like 10 plus 30, 40, say another group activity covers your 20%, right? 30 plus 10, 40, 40, 60%, and 40% is your final paper. So this is the hypothetical example how the course look like. Like if you are avoiding any of these things, you will get your 40% grade for your final paper. So you are not even getting your 50% of the total marks, even if you are giving your 100% in your final paper, right? You need to participate in all these activities, and all the activities marks will accumulate to your final grade. So this is how they keep you. So this is how they keep you busy, like for the entire semester. If you are missing anything, any activity, you won't be graded, and your final marks will impact it. So this is why we say that if you want to do master degree in Crandall, you need to have certain skills. Professor assume you have like presentation skills, you know how to research on paper. So it is more about practical, it is more about learning the concepts rather than just cramming certain content and writing the papers and getting marks out of it. So this is not things look like here. So this is one of the biggest difference between studying in India and studying in Canada. So some of the activities that we usually do during the course may include MCQs based on your like course questions. They will give you MCQ assignments. You need to get like minimum. It all depends upon say like assignment contributes 10 numbers or 10% of the final paper or final grading. Say if you get 10 out of 10, you get 10 numbers or total numbers, and you will get 10% of your final grade, which is set aside, right? And if you get say like 5% of that assignment, you will be added 5% to your final grade. So it totally depends upon how much how much questions you get out of MCQs, how much grades you get from that assignment. So this is one of the form of this assignment. But it is not limited to MCQs. Other activities may include like group activity or the written paper, say professor might ask you to just write for like a short essay as a part of assignment, right? Other things include presentation. Presentation is considered as one of the major chunk of marks. Like I remember in one of our course, like say if our final paper was of 20% and our assignment was of 30%. Sorry, if final paper was of 20%, presentation was of 30%, means it was more than our final paper. Presentation chunk was more than our final paper. So it totally depends upon professor how he wants to grade you, right? We don't have any fixed format of like some people consider if they are doing good at final paper, they might get like best grades, but things not look like every time like this. Uh, Professor might ask you to say some sort of role play or like uh, any other group activity, debate or anything. So it all depends upon the professor how he wants to grade you. Like one of the cohort, what professor asked them to do as the final paper, they showed him like professor showed a movie in class and asked class to correlate the concepts of course to the story of the movie. So this is how he's going to grade the class, like he's taking this as a final paper. So we have no explanation like what you will be doing if you are enrolled in this program, right? So you will get a lot of surprises here, and you have to take care of a lot of things. Like the papers are also subdivided into number of things like your grammatical mistakes, your language, your formatting, APA formatting, and the plagiarism. So plagiarism is something new for the students who come from countries like India. So basically it just means that if you are taking content from someone, you have to give credit for like for his content, right? You can't picturize the content to be your own if you are taking it from somewhere else. So this is what plagiarism means, and you will get to know more about it when you will be enrolled in this program. So our papers include a lot of research work, like we have to read articles or like read books and make our own content, and where we are referring something, we have to give proper credit in form of in text citations and the references. So yeah, we have to work on different things, and you will learn about all these things when you are enrolled in this program. So Master of Management has internship option, and it is like one semester, which means 3 to 4 months of internship, where you will work with certain company, and you need to submit your reports based upon what you are doing in the company as a job, and how you are implementing the concepts you have learned from your degree to the job to bring better results to the company. So this is one of the semester how it looks like. Like you have to submit your reports, and then you will give your presentation that this is what I have did in my job, and this is how I worked on different concept that I learned from the courses. So yeah, this is the internship option. But fourth semester may include the courses, the research project, and yeah, internship is the third option. So for doing internship, you need to have minimum GPA, which is set by the university. If you maintain that GPA by the end of second semester, you will be informed that you are eligible for internship. But for doing that internship, you need to pass your third semester as well, right? In case you don't meet that minimum requirement of GPA, the other options you have is to either go for 3 courses or go for group project. For doing group project also there is a minimum number of students you need to have to do that group project. In case you don't get team or the minimum number of students for the group project, you have to do the courses. So this is how the fourth semester looks like. Alright, so I think I have covered everything for Master of Management. So in case you have any other questions, please comment on the video and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. Thank you very much for watching the video.